Not getting the views you want on your videos on YouTube as a new YouTuber? Well, I'm going to give you 5 strategies in this video for increasing your views. Stick around if that sounds interesting to you. Hey everyone, Saarenoja here. Welcome to my channel where I help young at heart new YouTubers grow a YouTube channel. So if you are struggling to get views on your YouTube channel as a new YouTuber or as one that's been in the game for a little while and your views aren't happening, I think the better question to ask instead of how to get views is why am I not getting those views? And to also understand that this is a very different question than asking why are my videos not getting subs? So if you're not getting subs, that's a different issue. So not getting subs is a different issue because people are actually watching and viewing your videos, but they're not subscribing. The issue with not getting views is that people aren't even getting into your videos to begin with. So they're either not seeing them in the feed or they're seeing them and not clicking on them. So that's a very different issue. And that's what we're talking about today, how to improve your views. So first off, I want to say, how do you know if you're not getting the views at the level you should be getting them at as a new YouTuber? And I would say that the first valuable metric for this is impressions. So this valuable metric can give you some insight when trying to rectify the problem of not getting views. Impressions are how many times your videos are shown to people, not clicked on, but shown in the feed, in the search results as suggested videos, for example. So impressions is not how many people click on your videos, it's how many people see them, how many times your video is impressed upon them in YouTube. And when they click on them, that is actually your CTR, your click-through rate. So if someone is impressed your video, if they are shown your video, they click on it, that then becomes a click and a view for you. So what is the expectations as a new channel? For a new channel, getting a few hundred to 1,000 impressions per video can be a good starting point. So if you go into your impressions and you check out how many impressions your videos are getting, you'll want to see a few hundred to 1,000 something impressions. This indicates that YouTube is starting to show your content to a wider audience. So check that out and see what's happening in your statistics. If this number seems good or in the normal range, then you'll want to look at click-through rate because it appears your videos are being shown to viewers, but they're not clicking on them. And thus you are not getting the views. So if you are in the normal range for, new YouTube channel, 100 to thousands of impressions per video, and then you're still not getting the views, that means you might want to adjust your strategy based on that, which I will talk about soon. A good rate for click-through rate would be between 2 and 10% is a good number. And that confirms that people are clicking onto your content when they see your title or thumbnail. Of course, the higher, the better. If both of these are good, then I would assume that your experience is relatively normal. So if both your click-through rate and your impressions are in the normal range, then I would express that your experience is normal and just keep doing what you're doing and keep trying to get views. But there are still things you can do to improve your views, which we will get to in this video. Now, if you look at these stats and see your impressions are terribly low, your videos are not being pushed out to enough people, and that could be for a variety of reasons. Number one, when they have been pushed out in the past, there was no reaction, no engagement, no click-through rate, so they were shown less. Number two, YouTube has no idea who to push your stuff out to. Your niche isn't clear, your target audience is not clear, so it might be trying to push it out to a random selection of people, but it's not working because it's a guessing game and those people that are seeing your videos aren't interested enough on them to click on them. So instead of focusing on increasing your views on your videos, we are going to focus on improving your impressions and CTR, which ultimately impacts your views. So I have 5 strategies for you. The first strategy is to optimize thumbnails and titles. In order to do that, you want to make sure your thumbnail is clear and at a small scale. So you don't want it cluttered, you don't want a lot of stuff on there. You want it to have like a few words that describes what the video is going to be about in the most efficient way. You want to sometimes capitalize on people's emotions. So if the topic is very emotional, it's like frustrating, it's something that you're helping people get over, a stumbling block you're helping people get over, then show that emotion in the thumbnail. And it's also really good to show yourself or to show a person because humans really relate really well to humans. Unless, of course, your video is about dogs, then you want to show a dog. But people really relate to seeing another human. It's a good idea to use human expressions if you're trying to capitalize on the emotions that person might be feeling in that position. So keep your thumbnails simple, bright, make them stand out in a sea of other thumbnails, and make sure at a small scale they are working still. And then the other thing would be the title. So make sure your title is not long and drawn out. Make sure the first couple of words say the most important information, because sometimes if they're looking at it on mobile, they're only going to see the first couple of words and they have to kind of click on it to see the rest of the title. So you want to make sure that your keyword heavy information is at the beginning of the title. So make sure you have a title that is catchy, that has some sort of urgency to it, or how to sew fast and easy. sewing for beginners in 3 steps, something that really capitalizes on this idea that you can save them time and you can help them overcome their issue or their problem that they are facing. Next up, I would say number 2 is to leverage keywords. So you want to use relevant keywords in your video titles, descriptions, and tags to improve search visibility. Research popular keywords in your niche using tools like TubeBuddy or vidIQ or autofill from Google or YouTube, and really try to hone in on those keywords will get people seeing your videos. So use relevant keywords. If your video is about sewing, don't say how to get rich on YouTube in your keywords, right? You really want to be consistent. Even though you think that keyword might get you lots of views, it will draw the wrong crowd to your videos and it won't have them clicking on them because they're not looking how to sew. They might be looking how to get rich on YouTube, but they're not looking how to sew or learn how to sew. So it's not going to help you by adding in random keywords. It's also going to confuse the YouTube algorithm. So definitely be specific to your topic and use keywords that are all about your niche. Number 3 would be regular upload schedule. Consistency can help you build an audience and improve your chances of being recommended by YouTube. So I would aim to upload at least 1 video a week to keep your channel active and engage your audience. That's really important that YouTube knows you're active. They don't want to show videos of people who post 1 video and then they never post again. And also, if you're a beginner YouTuber, you need to post a few videos to even just trigger the YouTube algorithms. So if you post 5 videos and then you keep going, that consistency will show YouTube and trigger the algorithm to start really pushing your work out. Number 4 would be to promote your videos. Promote them if you feel comfortable. Promote them on your social platforms. Promote them in groups on Facebook. Promote them by answering questions on chat discussions on the internet. But go and try to help people and share your videos as a way to help people, whether that's helping them by teaching them something or helping them by entertaining them and relaxing them from their hard day. But post your videos anywhere you can. Tell all your friends about it. Tell your mom about it, your dad about it, your uncle, your cousins, tell everyone to give YouTube a little bit of push and say, look, people want to watch this. Even if it's just your friends in the beginning, it will help the YouTube algorithm start to see that your channel is active, people are interested in the content, people are commenting on the content. So if you can get your friends involved, then I would say go for it. And then step number 5 would be, once you get that engagement on your channel, once you get some views or you get some comments, you get people engaging with your content, to engage back. To also comment back to them right away. As soon as you can, comment back to them. And I would say like your own videos too. As soon as you post your video and it goes live, like it, and also add a comment and pin it to the top. A comment would be like, hey guys, ask me anything, or what's your biggest struggle right now with this regarding this topic? Go to the 3 dots on the side of that comment and look for pin to top, and you can, or just maybe just says pin, but you would pin that comment and it will pin it to the top of the comments. So whenever someone comes to that video, they see that comment. That helps trigger them to leave a comment. It'll say like, hey, leave your comments here, or let me know what you think. And that person will then feel like, oh, this person really wants to know how I'm feeling about their video, so I'm going to leave a comment. So that's another way to kind of get the ball rolling. And I know I said I was only going to give you 5 strategies, but I think really important would be this 6th strategy, this bonus strategy, and that is to analyze your analytics. So now that you know which analytics are important for views, impressions, and click-through rate, you can go in after every video and start to look at them and see which videos are getting more impressions, which videos are getting more click-through rate, higher click-through rate, and really pay attention to that over the weeks to come. It's not going to update, within a day, but look at it from a broader picture over many months and start to go back and be like, oh, that video got much more impressions, that video had much more click-through rate, and you'll start to learn which thumbnails are working, which thumbnails aren't working, which titles are working, which keywords are working, and it'll all start to help you to grow your channel. And you have to start somewhere. You have to start with videos that don't get views. That's how everyone starts on YouTube, but it will pick up. And if you use these strategies and you use keywords and you make titles that really catch people's attention and thumbnails that catch people's attention, that will get you so much further than the average person who is just posting and praying that it does well. If you are a new YouTuber and you want just a freaking checklist for someone to tell you what to do to get started on YouTube, I have a checklist, and here's a video talking about that checklist. But if you go to the description below, you will see in the description where you can get that checklist. It's a PDF document, it's 25 pages or so, and it walks you through step by step, like click here, do this, everything. It walks you through everything. So if you want someone to kind of hold your hand and help you through this beginning process, definitely download that checklist. I think it'll be invaluable for you. Wishing you the best of luck, and hopefully learning these metrics will help you to succeed with getting more views. Okay, thanks you guys. Bye.